You know when I said I had another myford lathe coming my way? And then this arrived. This myford 4. And it wasn't Christmas anymore. Being quite poetic. It's an old myford. An early one. And it's seen better days. And it's had some horrendous owners who have abused it and used it. And I think possibly it went through the same hands as the guy who owned the Boxford I have, which had been thoroughly abused. But it does work, don't get me wrong. I stripped all this the other night, cleaned all the crud off it, and believe me, there was some. Everything's there, everything's working. Everything works as it should. I haven't bothered putting the jibs back in it because it wants cleaning down before it's reassembled. Tailstock, everything's there, everything's working. The lead screw, I'm not sure that works. It actually operates the carriage. Gearing works. It's there, it works. So, I mean, I wasn't kind of very impressed with it when I saw it, but I thought, well, you know, it's a lathe. It's serviceable. It can be restored. So I went looking online for parts for it. See what the parts were going to cost and if parts were available. And while I was scrolling through the listings, I spotted something and fell in love. I am not wasting my time messing with it. But then I spotted this. A myford ML7 on the original stand. And it is in lovely condition. It's showing its age, it's 1953, but when I saw it and I went to look at it and I just had to have it, switched it on, heard it running, ticks like a clock, there's no damage, very minor damage on bits and pieces. All the gears are intact. In the gearbox there's no damage to any of the gears. Everything works. There's a few little chips on the cross slide on the edge, and I think they're probably from the chuck or from bits of work falling off out the chuck and just damaging the edge of it, but there's literally nothing, just a few little scratches. But there is a spare one that came with the pile of goodies, so I'm going to replace it as well. Use a new one. I mean, this lathe is ready to go, it's running, it's perfect, it's sweet as a nut, but I just want to paint it. I just want it looking factory fresh. There is a bit of an anomaly, whereas that is the wrong colour. So I don't know whether somebody has painted that. It should be grey. I don't know if someone's painted that or whether it's a replacement part. I'm not actually sure. I'm guessing it's a replacement from a later lathe. I don't know. Well, we're going to paint it grey. So it's a hell of a weight, and it was a struggle getting it in here, but managed it. My friend Jed came along with me to look at it, and he said, yeah, he said, I can't see anything majorly wrong with that. Got a little project, guys. I am going to completely strip this lathe and get her working again. Take it all to bits, clean everything, repaint all the paintwork, and the job will be a good one. Alright, chuck locks on, just taking the chuck off. So I'm going to start this weekend now, stripping this lathe down, this myford down, take it all apart, strip all that old paint off. I've ordered some myford enamel paint, the correct colour for this lathe. I'm going to spray all the parts, reassemble everything. I really wanted to take this down anyway because I'd just like to make sure that everything is clean on it, and just really wash everything down and freshly oil everything, and just set it up so it'll run right. Let's see where this particular rabbit hole leads. Well, we'll start with the easy bit and then figure out how to get this guy off. That is it, I've stripped her bare. It's not taking me that long really, hour and a half or so. And shears in bits. There's quite a bit of crud inside the headstock end. So really the lathe is on this bench now. And I put all the components in order as I took them off. I've not noticed any problems as I've been taking it apart. Everything looks really nice. The shells, I think it's had new shells in looking at them. They're just perfect. There's no scoring in them or nothing. So I'm really pleased with that. So my paint is coming next week. It gives me this weekend, well tomorrow Sunday. Gives me all day tomorrow to sort of strip down these components on the bench now. Alright guys, I'll see you soon.